Today we will be applying rational number operations. Okay, so we are going to do a combination of addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Okay, this first part we are going to evaluate expressions. Remember, when we are evaluating, we're going to substitute the numbers that they give us into the expression. Okay, so B over C, like a fraction. Remember, fractions are division. So this is the same thing as B divided by C. So we're going to do negative 3/4 divided by C, which is 0.4. And if I turn 4/10 into a fraction, it is 4/10. Okay, and we multiply by our reciprocal when we divide. So negative 3/4 times 10 over 4. And I can simplify on the diagonal here. So 2 goes into 4 twice, 2 goes into 10 5 times. Negative 3 times positive 5 is negative 15. 2 times 4 is 8. Okay, plus A, 5/6 minus D, which is 1/2. Okay, when we add and subtract fractions, we need to find common denominators. Okay, and a common denominator between 8, 6, and 2. 8, 16 is going to be 24. So I'm going to rewrite these with a denominator of 24. And 8 times 3 is 24. So 15 times 3 is 45. That's negative. Plus 5/6. 6 times 4 is 24. So we're going to multiply by 4 on the top. 5 times 4 is 20. And that stays positive. And minus 1/2. 2 times 12 is 24. So 12 times 1 is 12. Okay, then I can subtract the top. Negative 45 plus 20 is negative 25 minus 12 is negative 37. So negative 37/24 is my solution there. That does not simplify any further. We can also write it as a mixed number where it would be 1 and 13/24. Negative 1 and 13/24. Either one of those would be okay. Okay, so lots of steps here. It's combining all of our operations together. Okay, let's try another one here. So A divided by B plus D divided by C. So A divided by B is going to be 5/6 times negative 3/4. Okay, simplify on my diagonal. 3 goes into 6 2 times. 3 goes into negative 3 once. 1 times negative 1 times 5 is negative 5 over 2 times 4 is 8. So negative 5/8. And then our second part of the problem here is D divided by C. D is 1/2. Again, times 4/10 is our fraction, so times 10 over 4, because I'm multiplying by the reciprocal. Simplify on the diagonal. 2 goes into 2 once, 2 goes into 10 5 times, 1 times 5, 1 times 4, 5/4. So now I'm going to add negative 5/8 plus 5/4. And I need to find a common denominator once again. 8 will be my common denominator, so negative 5/8 stays the same, plus 5/4, so 2 times 4 is 8, so 5 times 2 is 10. Then we add the top. Negative 5 plus 10 is positive 5, and 8 stays my denominator, and 5/8 is my solution. If I have an exponent involved, okay, I'm doing 5/6 squared plus b is -3/4. Okay, notice in all of these my work is a little messy, but I'm following from left to right. I'm doing my multiplication and division first, then I'm adding and subtracting. Okay, in this case I have an exponent involved, so I need to do my exponent first before I add. Okay, so 5/6 squared is going to be 25/36 plus -3/4. And I need to find a common denominator here. And 4 goes into 36 9 times. So 36 is going to be my common denominator. So the first one's going to stay the same. And I'm going to have plus negative, and 36 is my denominator here. So 4 times 9 is 36. So 3 times 9 is 27. Okay, and 25 plus -27 is -2 over 36, and that simplifies to be -1/18. Okay, and that is your solution. Okay, there's several more that you can try on your own here, like those. Okay, all right, let's take a look at a couple that have some distributive property. Okay, on a lot of these, it might be most beneficial for you to write down the entire problem. If I was doing this on a separate sheet of paper, that's exactly what I would be doing. Okay, so 9/10 minus b is 2/5. Okay, plus d is -5, -3/5 fifths here. Okay, so first thing I do my distributive property. I multiply. 1 times 9 is 9. 4 times 10 is 40. 1 times 2 is 2. 4 times 5 is 20. Plus -3/5. Okay, then I'm adding and subtracting, so I'm going to find a common denominator is going to be 40. Okay, so I have 9/40 minus 4/40 because 20 times 2 is 40, so 2 times 2 is 4, plus negative, and then 5 times 8 is 40, so 3 times 8 is 24. Okay, my denominators stay the same, and 40, and then 9 minus 4 is 5, plus -24 is -29/40. And then let's come down here. Last example I'm going to go through is going to have b squared. B is 2/5. Okay, remember I am always referring back up here to see what my variables represent. So 2/5 is squared plus 1/5 times a is 9/10 minus d is -3/5. Okay, and I have minus and negative here, so I'm going to turn these both to, I'm going to add the opposite there. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do here is 2/5 squared. 2 times 2 is 4. 5 squared is 25, plus 1/5 times 9/10 is going to be 9/50, plus 3/25. So my common denominator here is going to be 50. So I have 8/50 because 25 times 2 is 50. So 4 times 2 is 8. And then 9/50 stays the same. And I do the same thing here. I multiply by 2 to get 50. All right. 8 plus 9 is 17. Plus 6 is 23/50. And that's your solution. Okay, you have several more that you can try on your own there like that. Remember, distributive property, you're multiplying to everything inside the parentheses.